when they have the videos here. It's to let you know we're here. And, I guess that's it. I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you for joining me. This will be an all sign reading that is going to ask what is happening in the near future in your love connection. And we're going to start with Aries and with Pisces here. I do just want to mention quickly, take me up on the offer. Check out WISIO.com. The link is below. They're giving you 10% off of any readings. And many people are still booking on my website. No worries. I love you. Thank you so much. I got so many bookings yesterday, and it's like, oh, well, I thought, someone might try out the WISIO, but no rush. This discount's on for a whole month for you guys. And, maybe one day you'll need a last minute reading and you'll need it right away. So that's when you'll show up on there. That'd be great. Okay, guys, so let's get into this. I do want to mention one little thing. I've been working on my manifestation, and I highly recommend you all do that, right? And a good way to work on it is to do small manifestations, like ask for small things. For example, I don't know, my list is over there, but I had all these small things and I got them. But one thing on my list I hadn't got is a ladybug. And last night I started actually recording, I guess we can call it subliminal message music for myself. And I am going to make it to post and to also, for sale, not at a high price or anything like that, but just the exchange. But it's for love. And I realized there's no music with affirmations with really powerful sexual energy, because that's the next step for us, right? We're going to get into union, and then there's going to be this beautiful sexual energy between our partner and ourselves. Anyhow, point being, I'm saying this because yesterday I spent probably 2 hours, because the first hour I deleted accidentally. So I was in this high vibe manifestation mode before I went to bed. This is very important, and you guys should really remember that. Point being, I woke up today, and after trying for about a week, so that told me, manifestations can take about a week. I woke up to find a ladybug. I'm feeding it some figs right now in case it's hungry. I don't know if you can see that little ladybug there, but I woke up, there's a ladybug right there, and my ladybug was right there at the desk, on my desk. And I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, there's my manifestation. So I'm really happy he's here joining us. I mean, that doesn't look as good as I'm sure it is for him. Anyhow, I'll move that. And yeah, I just want to give you guys, encouragement to work on small manifestations, and then you'll get way better at the big ones, right? Okay, so let's begin. What is happening in this connection? Hi, Jackie. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Mariana and Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay. I love that name because it reminds me of my old hometown. Wasn't my hometown, but it was close to my hometown. And I went to school there for a little while. Okay, let's get into it. Start with Aries. So what's happening in the near future? I'm going to tell you these messages are for what's happening. And this message is for you, the viewer. I did not get a message for your person at this time because this is just for you. And we'll also use my favorite blue bag, my new recycled. Sorry, guys, I should have shaken it before, but I realized yesterday while I was playing with it that a lot of them stay on the top. And so I have to really regenerate it and keep on moving it. Okay, Aries, you got such beautiful energy. So the first card I got for you is compromise, okay? And let me just turn down the volume because I know some of you mentioned it takes away from my voice. And the thing is, I got a new camera and the speaker on there is way better. So now I have to get used to adjusting the volume of the music, which I use just to relax, okay? So Aries, you have compromise. So because I'm asking what's happening in this situation, there's going to be something that you're going to have to compromise on if you want this to work. And that is really the truth. It's not a one-way street. It's not, it's it's not even, I don't want to tell you compromise. I actually want to tell you to take it easy on anything that may be bothering you. Is it really that bad? Is it really that big of a deal? Let it go. Do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? Okay. So that's what I'm getting from that. And the energy of the Lovers card is very soon. Clearly decide on what you want so that it happens to you now. It comes to you now. decide, are you willing to continue this battle? Are you willing for that to continue that? Or do you want love to come in? And do you want it to come in quickly? Because once you make a decision, it's coming, okay? Aries, so what's happening here is that you have an opportunity to have someone come into your life regarding love very soon, but it's going to take a little bit of compromisation. It may not be exactly the way you want it to look. And we have the King of Stabs, okay? That's the King of Wands. I think you're going to compromise. I think that this King of Wands, whether it be you, Aries, because this is your sign, or it be the person you're dealing with, I think you're looking at this and you're seeing the brighter side of the picture. You're seeing the brighter side of the whole situation. And I just get a really friendly feeling from this. So I feel like you're going to take charge. You're going to take leadership. And part of leadership sometimes, sometimes when you're a leader, I don't know if I'm wording it right, but you kind of have to put yourself a little lower, like with the people. So I guess that's the best way to put it. You're gonna say, you know what? I'm on this pedestal. I know my value. I know my worth. It's okay to compromise in this situation so that my love can come in very soon. Maybe you have to compromise on who's gonna go see who, or who's gonna travel, or who knows what it is. Maybe you just finally have to do your part of the work in this relationship, Aries. I don't know why that's coming out. So I think of you daily is your little extra message here. And I have a feeling that's you thinking of your person daily, and you haven't budged yet, and you have to budge so that this can happen. Okay, Aries, thank you so much. Let's move on to Taurus. So Taurus, let's see what you got. Whew. I love this whole, I'm loving the like whole all sign thing. Okay, so Taurus, you have abundance as your first card. So that right off the bat, for me, when I see abundance, it covers everything. It's an Ace of Pentacles energy. It's gifts coming in of all sorts, gifts coming in physical form, gifts coming in spiritual form. And guess what it has to do with? Your true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So Taurus, expect really beautiful things coming your way in your relationship. The abundance energy to me, in case you're looking for a time frame, I don't know if someone just said when. It's for me, it's about patience. Let's see what this other card is here, the High Priestess. So yeah, there may be things that have to get worked out. You may actually have to come to some internal clarity, just like the last reading, right? Like just like Aries, like the clearer you are, the quicker the universe can help you. And if you're seeing signs like numbers, I don't know why I'm bringing that up. I'm just seeing 299. But if you see numbers, those are signs that your guides are saying, ask us for help. Ask us for help. You know, the interesting thing is last night I saw the sign 333. And there is this lady I love listening to. I don't even know her name right now, and I have to just get a paper and write it down. And she had mentioned on a pick a card, I believe it was a pick a card, she mentioned if you see the number 333, like that's your guide speaking to you. And I knew that, but she said it's a great opportunity to ask them for help. Funny enough, yesterday I said, okay, guides, I said, like, while I was doing all my recordings and stuff, okay, guides, so step in here, show me, do it, let's do it. I woke up today feeling so great, and then I found the ladybug, and I'm just like, oh, that's my guides, So just remember, if you have those signs around you, there's something here that you really do have to be honest with yourself about. And maybe it's the fact that this is the love of a lifetime. This is everything that you wanted. This is all of your checklist, okay? And be clear about that. Maybe you're a little bit back and forth here. I'm just getting this energy of you trying to decide what you want. But this is the love of a lifetime. This is who you want. Are you scared, Taurus? I hope not. I hope not. Gosh, don't be scared of love. So here we go. And this is the Peacock. So these are my recycled cards. You can't really make out the pictures as good as I can up close. This is the Peacock. So I remember when I cut this out, I even had to cut out the tail part. This is about a very beautiful love. I want to say high power. The Peacock is very show-offy. They know what they got. They know what they have to offer. They know that they're beautiful. They think of themselves as being like the everything. I was going to say the S, So maybe you need to get more confident and realize that, this is for you. Maybe the person you're dealing with is really extraordinarily beautiful in a way that it makes you breathless. And maybe you're like, oh, I don't know about this. No, you know, you might be like, is this person really into me? Is that really the truth? Yes, it's really the truth. Okay, Taurus? Thank you. Let's go on to Gemini. Okay, Gemini. In the near future. Love it. So, and I remember when I saw that card, I'm like, of course we got in the near future. Of course. Because of course everything's going to be happening in the near future for us. So in the near future can really be whatever time frame makes sense to you when you hear that. For me, in the near future is like soon. It's like right away. But for you, whatever that is, whatever resonates to you for in the near future is when that will be. So stay optimistic about your love life. There's this strong energy so far I'm picking up on all three signs here is that you really have the power to create what you want. So get clear on what you want and stay optimistic about it, okay? Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So we have the Temperance card for Gemini. And that tells me that someone or something in regards to love is working itself out or working a situation out so that they can come towards you. This person is not even dipping one foot in the water. They may be, but it's funny because I'm just picking up they're not. Like you cannot see that one foot in the water. So I feel like there's no confusion here. There's just something that has to be sorted out. The sun is rising, you know, and then this person can move in the direction they want to come towards you. That's what I'm getting. It could also be you sorting something out first, Gemini, before you go on this new path towards the sun. There's a path in this card, and it's either leading to the sun or from the sun, right? So it's really interesting message for you, Gemini. Let's get an extra card. Going to the bottom now. And you got the Sun card. So it's interesting that I mentioned that. Yes, there's that man's face there. That may be, oh my gosh. That's really funny, actually, because yesterday I made a joke and I was sending the emoji that looks like that because I was saying, like, you know, don't waste too much time. Anyhow, there's a cloud here that has to move out of a situation before this person can come forward, Gemini. You're probably dealing with someone very wise and you're dealing with someone that's very wise. There's something about their eyes that you may love staring into their eyes, or you may have felt like you missed their eyes. You miss seeing this person. Sorry, I had to drink coffee. Anyhow, in the near future, there is this return. Just be patient and be optimistic and know exactly what you want, okay? So let's move on to Cancer. Cancer, we have big happy changes. I love that. And passion. Oh my gosh, okay. So the first message I got is some of the Cancer people on here have not had passion in their life for a little while now. It could be 4 months, it could be 4 years, it could be a long time, right? It could even just be 4 days, and you really just want that passion to come back into your life. There's going to be some big happy changes. Now, I do remember, and I don't know why I'm actually recalling this, but I am recalling that this card actually came in reverse. But I don't do reversals for these messages. Instead, I take that into account that you are probably really waiting to connect with someone that you hold on to so tightly. You have the Four of Pentacles here, Cancer. This is something that you really want. You really want to be passionate with this person. This person is your heart and your joy, and you sing, like your soul sings when you're near this person. There is going to be a big happy change. I feel the fact that this came in reverse is just saying there's something working its way out. And it's like that sunny energy again, you know, like the sun has to rise again. There's still another day needed. There's still a couple more moments of patience needed in this situation. But this person that's on your mind that you won't let go of, that you're holding on to, there is going to be huge happy changes in this situation. Let's see what we got for you. Too much. So this person may have too much going on right now. This person may love you too much. It says TOO. So I almost feel like this is just too much. Oh my gosh, like this is just too much to handle type of energy. This could be a whole lot of passion you share with this person to the point where it just feels like overwhelming. And sometimes it may feel like it's too much. But there's going to be changes. There might be too much stress right now or too much tension because you're not having this passion you desire at this time. Point being, the changes are on their way. And yeah, that's it. The point being, changes are on their way. Okay, Leo, let's see what we have for you. Be assertive. Okay, for some reason I'm getting, okay. So maybe it's that you want to get away with your person, whatever it is, okay? You have the energy here of being assertive. It's like knowing what you want once again and going for it. This is you, Leo. You are the one that goes for what you want in a creative, happy, loving way. Honeymoon, I feel like you really want to get away with your person. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. You may even want a new beginning with your person. You may want to take a new path, to take a new course of action in this relationship with your person. Whatever it may be, really be assertive about it, but obviously not in a dominating way. Maybe just don't give up on it. Maybe just keep on poking it out there. And maybe you're trying to manifest something. And if that's what it is, well, then you have to be assertive. You have to really have a clean way of thinking about things and not do the elastic band. That's what someone has me doing right now, except I don't know where my elastic band is. Just one day, not one day, 1 hour, I looked at my hand for my elastic band to snap it and it was gone. So I'm like, oh, I must have just unconsciously taken it off because it was annoying. But do what you can do to keep your mind clean and clear and focused. There's some sort of a beautiful opportunity here or a beautiful chance to get exactly what you want if you just stay focused. This is also talking about enjoying the bliss of holiday time together. You may want to go and take a holiday with someone and they're like, the virus or be assertive. And I don't know why I'm just hearing that. Like you may need to compromise as well as the Aries energy, right? So let's see what you got here. You have two that want to just stick in no matter what. Stuck, you have stuck and the star. Someone may not want to do something. They may be caught or entangled in their own thoughts, in a web of their own, I want to just say like crap, right? They're just like stuck in there. And no, this is destined. This is meant to happen. Whatever this pentacle is that you want, whether it be your vacation, your time together, going away, just taking a drive together, be assertive about it. It's actually something that's needed, especially if someone is stuck in their spider web. It's time to get out of that energy, whoever the stuck one is, and, start following the destiny in this relationship, the star card, this beautiful pentacle. Okay. So let's move on, and we are on Virgo. Okay, Virgo, the situation will improve. That's your first card. The situation will improve. It is safe for you to love. Okay, this is what I'm getting, Virgo, and you got the Emperor card for you. I feel like you may have had a little bit of a rift or whatever it may be, a situation with your person, and don't worry, okay? The situation will improve. I feel like maybe you've shut down a little bit because it's saying it's safe for you to love. So obviously you felt like it wasn't safe for you to love if it's saying that. And it's also saying open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So you might have to be the one to wipe the slate clean here, to have the fresh start here. You may have to be the one to take control here. You may be dealing with a really grouchy emperor. That's what I'm getting. Like they don't have to be grouchy, but maybe they're like stubborn, stuck in their ways. And, maybe you have to be the one to be vulnerable first. And there's nothing wrong with being vulnerable. A lot of us, we want to be like independent women. We don't need anyone. But you know what? It feels really good to be that feminine energy and to need someone, okay? It's okay to say, I don't want to be alone. I want to be with my person. That is absolutely okay. And it is showing that you love something when you say that. Like you do love this person enough to fight for them. So the situation will improve. Know that it is safe for you to open up to this person and express yourself. Someone's got to make the move, okay? So let's see what we have for Virgo. What do we get here? The Hierophant. So this really is dealing with connection, right? You can't even see that there. Sorry, my nose is itchy. And for a second, I thought I saw a bow and arrow. So this is like a divinely connected relationship here. And it's really sad that you might be going through a little bit of a rough time, but that's okay. It's just like when the tower falls, it's okay because you rebuild it better. You rebuild the foundation stronger, okay? So that's your message. Let's move on to Libra. Hi, Libras. Communicate clearly. It's interesting because now I feel like these energies from here to here so far are kind of in the same zone where there is some communication needed, right? And make the effort. So someone here really does need to make the effort because this reading is for you, the viewer. I'm going to say it's you. That's why I said whatever I said over here, like go make the move, go make the call, be the compromiser. This is for you. This is the message for you. And what it's telling you is that you need to make the effort, that you need to communicate clearly. Great love is worth taking these steps you've been guided to take. Guys, if you're in this position where you're not messaging your person, you're not talking to your person, you don't have to be like that, right? You can just send a message, a kind message, and have no expectations. Like, just get to the point where you don't even have to say that to yourself. Just be like, hey, babe, I just want to say hi. But this is saying communicate clearly. So you may want to actually take a little more time than just say, hey, babe, I want to say hi. Like, you may want to put some love into it. And, you know, a lot of times we get scared. I'm just giving my own personal example. Like when you're not talking to your person all the time and things get on that weird level and you don't know what to do. You don't know if it's okay to say, like, can I tell you that I love you? Can I tell you that I want to be with you right now? Like, we haven't been with each other for so long. Is this weird to say? And no, it's not weird to say. It's you opening up and expressing your love. There's nothing weird about it. And that is the number one way for anyone to hear you is when you say anything you say from your heart. It works with anyone and everyone. And I'll tell you, when people speak to me from their heart, I no longer have questions. It's so bizarre. They don't have to tell me the full story or anything. But if someone speaks to me and my internal radar picks up, that's from the heart. That's genuine. That's real. I no longer really care about specific questions. I care about the energy all of a sudden. And then I feel a release and I feel relief and I feel like there's this communication that makes sense all of a sudden. And it's like we speak on a higher level when you communicate from the heart. So they're asking you to make the effort because this is a great love, okay? And this can go any way at this point. With the Wheel of Fortune card as the message for you, I actually am enjoying this Wheel of Fortune card just looking at it because normally all of the elements on the outside are facing in, but these are facing out. So this is not about you having to go within. This is about you literally having to make an effort, a conscious effort without Libra, okay? On the outside, externally, okay? So let's see what we have here. I have no idea. Okay, I don't know what this is. Why is this person following us around? Some of you may be dealing with a person that has gray hair, like a lot of gray hair, an older gentleman. It's really weird here because I'm seeing this matrix, the same Wheel of Fortune. So anything, you might be dealing with someone that anything can go any way with that person. I'm going to grab you another card. That one, you know, when I got cards for, like this with just a face, it's usually for description. That's why I cut those out. But let's see what we have. The entourage. Okay. Some of you may be focusing too much on what other people have. And that may be delaying something here, or someone may literally have an entourage of people that they are spending a lot of time with, and you need to communicate clearly that you need to see them. I'm going to take one more card for you. It's your special day because I want a little more information. So we have Capricorn and we have the Wolf here. First message I get with the Wolf is like loyal. You have a very strong connection with this person, but the next message I get is like danger because someone may be getting angry here. So just make sure you communicate, you make an effort to communicate with loyalty to this person. Maybe this is someone you're very loyal to. This is your entourage. This is your person, your group. You guys have your own thing going on there. Try not to be angry. Try not to take on that hunter energy and just try to communicate softly and clearly, okay? Make an effort. Great love is worth taking the steps. If you want a great love, you really do got to speak greatly about it, okay? So let's move on to Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio, I remember when I saw your cards. So the first card I saw is take action. Okay, I'm going to just jump right into this because I remember the message I got right away. Unrequited love is here, right? So this is what I got, is that you may need to take action with someone that's not showing you love right now. You may need to be the one to take the action. Now, this is the interesting thing because the message you also got here for you yourself is 9 of Pentacles. So it's like, are you trying to get this person back? Or like, is someone single here and not showing love? Do you need to show love more instead of acting like you're single? That could really be you, Scorpio. You could be dealing with someone right now and you're not showing them love and it's time to take action. But the thing is, the first message I literally got was that you have to take action in a situation that is involving unrequited love. It's not involving the level of attraction you want. And if you want to keep this relationship going, you need to take action. If you're acting like you're Mrs. or Mr. Single, that's beautiful energy. This 9 of Pentacles, we all love it. But, if you want love, you're going to have to take action and go for it. I kind of feel like you're not receiving the love you want. And I also feel that you may be debating, should I just be single? Let's just take an extra card here and see what it says. Of course, like there's 10 that want to come out. So this would normally be the Temperance card, but for me, it's drinking. And I just feel like you're going back and forth with your thoughts with these two glasses of wine here. You don't know what you want in this situation. So first of all, you got to get clear on that, Scorpio. You got to stop going back and forth and you got to stop postponing is what I'm getting. So I don't know what you're postponing to, like, give it 100%. Just give it 100%, Scorpio, and try it out. Honestly, it would be so nice for people to try out their relationships, giving it 100% and just see what happens. Because, it would really change a lot of things. Okay, so next we have Sag. Success, which is beautiful. So, I don't know what more you need me to tell you about that. In your relationship, what's going on here is there is success, whether or not you see it right now. There's success happening in the background. I want to say being worked out. So if you felt like a situation wasn't successful, I do feel like you have something in the background working something out here. We do have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, Sag. So that may be the success here. You may have been working on manifesting that. And I didn't know you got the Lovers. So Sag, you have a beautiful energy here today. Who got the best energy yesterday? I feel like was it you? Sag, it may have been you. There was a really good energy. I forget who it was. I don't think it was Capricorn, but it might have been. So you may be dealing with an Aquarius. I see here someone in the mix could have really long hair. And that's all I'm getting from that. So that's the message there. I feel like, I don't know, I want one more card for you too. Why am I wanting these one more cards? So there could be the Return. I just saw the Justice. Now I have the Judgment here. There could be a return. Maybe you were supposed to be engaged to someone and anyhow, it's happening. Maybe you're getting married to someone. It's happening. Maybe that's a Judgment's card's about being in front of the judge and being like, yes, I do, So that's beautiful. Congratulations. Okay, let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, peaceful resolution. And I'm just not looking at the comments right now just because I actually do have an appointment at 11 o'clock. So I'm just making sure, but it looks like I have more than enough time. I'll check out what you guys are saying after. So peaceful resolution and calling in your soulmate, Capricorn. Let's see what we got here. You got the Queen of Staves. You got the Queen of Wands. So you're going to have a peaceful resolution with someone, obviously. There's a strong energy here of you calling in someone. So I'm not sure if there's been a hard time. I'm also seeing a rainbow. There is like a rainbow there. And it's almost the exact same picture. So the person that you're dealing with right now, Caps, may not be in your life at this time. And you may be trying to call them back in. Okay. And let me tell you, you're going to do it. You can do this. I kind of see a female calling in a man here. Let me just take a sip of my coffee. Okay. I do get like this energy of a feminine calling in the masculine, and it's coming. And it's like the sun, right? I see the sun. These pictures are very similar, actually, if you take a look at them. See this angel with her arms wide open. There's a rainbow in between them, which tells me, there's been some rainy weather. And that sun is coming up behind her. And then we have this angel here, arms open. You don't see the rainbow because, technically the rainbows are invisible, but we know they're there. And behind her is a man. So like the sun, right? Returning. And this is that energy right now with the summer solstice. So you might see a huge turnaround right away. The Queen of Wands is the woman to do the return energy, to do that manifestation with ease, especially when it has to do with return. And I'm actually noticing a candle here. So you're waiting for your flame to come in, right? Your person to come in. And I mean, there's going to be a peaceful resolution. I do feel like it's going to be soon. And this is a beautiful energy. It's a mermaid swimming towards a star. So, it's coming in. And her arms are open too. That's really interesting. Keep your energy open. Keep your manifestations open. Like just keep everything open and ready to receive and knowing it is here type of energy. Okay. Let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, recovery, 8 of Staves for you, and deception. So there's something you're recovering from. Remember, Aquarius, like I still actually thought of your reading a little bit after yesterday because it was really weird that you got the 4 of Wands with the message of marriage, but also the message of leaving. And I actually thought of your reading yesterday, and I thought maybe the Aquarius are leaving from one relationship with almost like a false twin energy to the next relationship, which will be your true twin. Now, this would make sense if, now you're kind of recovering from what you're getting over. And let's erase what I know from yesterday now, but let's just say you're recovering and getting over some form of deception. It doesn't have to be the worst form where someone really hurt you. It can just be like, damn, I was in a relationship with someone for so long and I stayed there. And, I kind of lied to myself. I knew that I wasn't 100% happy there. Whatever it may be, I do feel it's about you letting someone go. And realizing this person was in your life for a reason. I say that because in the recovery card, there's a woman sitting in a yoga pose, Zen, and there's a man behind her, right? There's an angel behind her. But it's almost like letting that go, letting go of whatever happened in this situation that felt deceptive. And also remembering, like when you put a word on something, well, you're choosing to say it's deceptive, if that's what you're choosing to say. The cards are saying it. But you're the one putting that word when really it can just be confusion, or it can just be like an energy of someone who just doesn't know any better. It can be petty. It didn't have to be like such a strong deception word. So with the 8 of Staves, I just feel like you're really getting clear communication from your guides. These wands look like they're coming downwards. So it's like they're hitting you and it's like, hey, like, listen to us. We're telling you everything's okay. You're recovering here. You're going to be fine. Okay, Aquarius? Yeah, your reading. I wish someone would tell me if they understood that reading. Wow. So you got separation. So weird. Is this going to be like the monologues of Aquarius? Because how do I remember your reading? So you have separation, Aquarius. It looks like you're recovering, from a separation, and you're coming to an understanding about it. And I'm just telling you that what you perceive as being deception, it's just like when you call someone a narcissist, well, you've just put that label on them and you've just made them a narcissist because you create your world. How about calling someone damaged or calling someone confused, like lessening the stigma we have as a collective energy to those words. So you're dealing with something that you had to really take a good look at. I'm getting you stayed in something too long, and it's okay because look at your reading from yesterday. You are moving towards, it's a 4 of Wands moving. So you're moving to the future And it was right next to the old Four of Wands. So you're moving into this new, really strong connected energy, okay? So the last card we have, Pisces. You have no need to worry. You have flirt and the Three of Staffs. Okay. I remember when I saw this card because I felt like this one was kind of the most boring round one out of all of the ones that came out. But I'm like, well, it came out. And what this really is telling me is that you need to really lift up your vibration, okay? There is no need to worry about whatever it is you're worrying about. And if you keep on focusing on it, you just keep on letting that be the energy of the day type of thing. So it's time tonight when you go to bed, write out whatever's bothering you about this situation, release it, and tomorrow when you wake up, hopefully you forget about it. I'll tell you, I told you guys I did that 2 hours of basically manifesting last night, recording positive affirmations, right? I just told you that during the beginning of the video. I'll tell you, I woke up today and I almost forgot what happened yesterday. I actually had to jog my memory to be like, oh, what happened with that situation? And I knew right there what I was doing was the wrong way to go about it. If you wake up and you forget about yesterday, just enjoy it, right? But because that's the first time that's ever happened to me, ever, I realized like I was in such a high, powerful zone last night before I went to bed. And I went to bed, I slept the whole night through. I woke up very happy and I forgot everything, right? Because I was in such a high vibration when I went to bed. So do that. I really recommend it. I would never have believed that you can forget what your day was waking up. Because usually when you wake up, like your first thought, I still had my first thought, but I didn't remember what happened with us yesterday. I didn't remember. I'm like, whoa, like what happened yesterday? And just not even knowing is why I kept on trying to remember. But next time that happens, I'm going to practice just accepting that I don't remember what happened yesterday and painting this new picture. So you have the Three of Staffs. I do feel that that's you looking out there, worrying about something or contemplating about something, but they just want you to be flirty, have a lighthearted energy, and that's what's going to attract to you this love. That's what's going to bring this love in. Hi, Queen Ziva. I just saw that. Oh, so we have a lie. We have an I lied card here, okay? This is 15, which can, break down to a 6 for your love. But I also feel like 15 is the card of the devil. Death is 13. The devil, or maybe the Tower. I think it's the devil almost for some reason. I don't know. Anyhow, it's an intense energy. And I feel someone probably did lie. You caught someone in a lie, okay? I know I say that like it's nothing, and it's not that lies are nothing, but they're as bad as we make them, okay? I lie, people lie. Like it happens naturally sometimes. Sometimes you just lie because you don't want to tell someone something. Sometimes you just don't want to get into it, so it's easier to lie and just be like, oh no, that's fine. And you know what? I don't know. I'm coming to this realization where I can't control what anyone else does. If they feel like they have to lie, that's not my concern. They do what they do. They can think about it. I usually know the truth anyways, and it doesn't matter because you're living in the moment. So whatever the truth is of that moment, that's what matters. So maybe someone lied to you, okay, Pisces? But then this could be someone you really love and you're like stressing out about it. Maybe they were flirty with someone else, right? Maybe that happened, or you saw them do something you didn't like and be flirty. Don't worry about it. Raise your vibration, guys. That's exactly what you got to do. And I do want to mention, I did do a great video yesterday. Some of you might be interested in watching it. I'll put the link above with the timestamps, which I have to do after. I got so many rude well, I don't know if they're rude because I'm just reading them. But yesterday there was so many people that said to me, where's the timestamps? Where's the timestamps? Like I can't, first of all, it has to download and then I can put in the timestamps, which is also time consuming. And sometimes it's not that time consuming, but sometimes I have to get it in. So guys, I will put the timestamps, no problem, but you don't have to say that. I know. Okay. And that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm just going to look, guys. And by the way, I love that you put all of these signs here today. Oh my God, I think I manifested this because I'm like, I wish people would put more like emojis and stuff because I love seeing emojis. I really do. So thank you so much for being here, Queen Ziva. Naomi, I love that name because you know Naomi Campbell. Pamela, I love that name too because you know Pamela Anderson. That's just my era I grew up in. So I love those names. Victoria, I've just always loved Ladybug, a ladybug here. But yeah, guys, so and Jackie and Sweetie and Mariana and Lindsay and Couve the truth. I like that. Well, see the truth, whatever that may be. Illumina, thank you so much. Andrea, thank you so much for being here. Steven, is that Steven 077? See, I can't see. For anyone that booked readings yesterday, I got a lot of readings booked yesterday, which is perfect because I finished all my other readings yesterday as well, and then I got the new ones. I will be starting those today, obviously. I have some readings to do, and I still have some time. So that's good. And yeah, I just hope everyone's doing well. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I know it's summertime, and so people are like really being able to get out there more, and that's really excellent energy. Yesterday I was there was a time where I noticed like my energy was really fluctuating. You know, if you monitor your thoughts, it's unbelievable the things that pop in your head. Try it out. Just try it out. Like I can go from positive to a shitty thought in less than 10 minutes. I can go from really high. It's like really crazy. And that's what we deal with all day, every day. You will always have fear-based thoughts popping their friggin' opinion in your mind. And you really got to turn away from it and say like, no. And one thing I practiced yesterday, because I was listening to an audiobook, is whose thoughts are those? Because a lot of us think that all of these thoughts are actually ours. And thank you so much for the likes, everyone. We think that these thoughts are actually ours. Often they are not our thoughts. Trust me when I say that. There is thoughts swirling around energetically all day, every day. And it's almost like fishing. And like you're sitting there with the hook and you're patient and you're doing your own thing. You're just waiting for your good fish to come. But all of these other fishes are swimming around so much that they get hooked on your hook. And you have to deal with it, right? So that's my best analogy for that. But if you really sat there and said, like, how I realized it is I said to myself, okay, with my elastic, I'm going to sit here. I'm good now. I'm going to stay this good. I'm just going to keep it good. And, you know, let's see how long I can go. And literally under 10 minutes, I don't even know, like probably 5 minutes, all of a sudden I noticed myself having a conversation in my head that wasn't of the most uplifting. And then I had to go and correct that conversation. I'm like, no. Stop it. That's not true. You know that's not true. So everyone has to figure out what works for them. I've also started to almost talk to myself in a third person, like, Jen, you're like good, Jen. Like, look what you created, Jen. Look how amazing you are, Jen. So that might be helpful to someone too. It's helpful for me, but that's a new practice I'm taking on. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here. Yes, don't know why my energy was great and just changed and I feel drained and I have been trying to clear it and protect it. I feel like I'm feeling someone else's energy. And that can definitely happen, especially when you're really highly connected to someone. And, you know, I practice clearing my energy too all the time. But I'm starting to think like it's more important to just, you know, screw it to the sage and all of that and just get within yourself. If the sage helps you feel like you're clearing something, cool, then do it. But it's time to just be like, no, like I don't need external products to do that. I need to go within and do it myself. And really the best thing I can say to do is instead of even digging into it anymore, how long are we going to dig into this for? Just be like, done. Like, no, I'm not thinking that way. That's not true. Okay, done. Next topic. You know, simple like that. And it takes some time, but I will tell you what I did yesterday. I recommend it for anyone. Like the only reason I did it for 2 hours and I did it on this recording device is because For the first hour, so I walked around the city recording love affirmations. So I'm already in that zone. I didn't have a reason to do it. I was just doing it because eventually I'd like to learn how to make like actual music or whatever you want to call it, affirmation music. But when I got home to download it, it erased. And I got so drained. I'm like, no, I even like dropped a tear. I'm like, no, like I put so much energy into that. And I'm like, okay, it's okay. And you know what? I got my sandals on, I grabbed my little walkie-talkie, and I went right back outside and did it again. So I was in that energy for another 57 minutes. I did it, okay? And when I came back into my place, I saw someone had posted a yoga session. So I did a few yoga moves and I went right to bed. And I'll tell you, it actually really did something because I woke up forgetting about yesterday until I forced myself to remember. Like I was like, no, like, am I in a good spot with him? Am I in a bad? Like, what happened? I literally had to rack my brain to remember yesterday. And that's not what you're supposed to do, but oh well, I'm learning and I did it. And now the next time I won't do it. And anytime something happens that annoys you, like I got really annoyed the other day by someone, and I'll tell you exactly what happened. This person I know, and I see them on a regular basis from the coffee shop. I was walking and I was sitting and relaxing, talking to a friend who I haven't talked to for a long time, sipping on my coffee. And I saw this person race around in their car and pull up. And they're like, get in. So I'm like, I ran to the car. I'm like, what's the matter? What happened? I thought someone was in the hospital, okay? That's the only reason I got in. And they're like, he's like, get in. So I go and I grab my stuff because I had left it on the bench. And I jump in the car and I'm like, what happened? And he's driving and he's like, hey, Jen. And I was so mad. And I'm like, what happened? And he's like, nothing. I thought I'd drive you home. I'm like, okay, drive me home. So he drove me home and it has still bothered me for 2 days. It's so freaking annoying. And the funny thing is, I saw him driving around yesterday. And as soon as he tried to pull up to me, I'm like, I gotta go. And I was just so annoyed. But that's stuck in my mind. And, you know, those are the things we got to clear because I'm still thinking about it 2 days later. And if something like that happens to you where something bothers you, it's really, really important to get to the bottom as to why it's bothering you so you can just work that out. And it's taken me 2 days now, and I think I'm kind of over it, but I'm here talking about it. And I realized it bothered me because I felt stupid, and I'm not stupid. I felt stupid for trusting that there was an emergency. And so then what I had to do is turn it around and say, Jen, you're actually like a really caring person to just jump in the car because you thought someone was in danger and you wanted to go and make sure they were okay. So don't beat yourself up about that. And even that, like saying that even now, it releases some. I'm like, you're right. Like I really did genuinely think that something was wrong. And I didn't ask questions. And that is like the way I am. If something's wrong, I'm just going to go there and like help the person. But because the person kind of caught me like that, I felt stupid. And it's like, no, I can't be so hard on myself. I did it out of my heart and I'm not going to do it again. So that's the nice thing. Anytime something happens that kind of aggravates you, you can say to yourself, I'm not going to do that again. So I'm smarter now, you know, now no one's going to trick me like that. Now, if anyone pulls up, unfortunately, if anyone pulls up their card, you're damn right. I'm going to make sure and have a checklist. Is someone in the hospital? Is someone in danger? Does someone need CPR? And if none of those are on the checklist, probably 99%, I ain't getting in your car because I love walking. So then I won't feel bad about anything. So it all makes us smarter, and just everything that happens works for your benefit. And remember that, okay, guys? So I hope that you don't mind all that spiel, but that's what happened. And I deal with it too, right? And I work on myself too every day, all day. Okay, guys? So don't feel stupid about the mistakes you made. Feel smarter because now you're learning from that and you don't do it again. And also feel smart because you actually take your actions from your heart. If you feel like silly because you stay in a relationship and you know you're doing it from your heart, don't feel silly. You're not doing anything wrong. You're actually honoring your truth and honoring your heart. Just make sure you don't put yourself down over anything or anyone else. Okay, just stay a high vibe for yourself. Like you do this for love. You are a lover. You are a loving person, and all of that jazz. Okay, guys. So thank you so much I really want to incorporate these every day. And since I'm up super early, today I slept in. It's crazy. I slept in. But normally I'm up super early. So I'm like, you know what? This could be a routine for me. There's no reason to feel like this is a whole bunch of pressure and a whole bunch of work. It's actually very enjoyable. And we're not even at 49 minutes, where usually it's a little bit over an hour, right? So I'm going to try and incorporate these different topics every day for all signs, along with all my other videos. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe and leave comments. I love them. I love the emojis, guys. I don't know why I love emojis. You're welcome, Mariana, and you're welcome to everyone. Thank you so much. I will see you soon. I still have these little buds here flowering. I can't wait. Like, I hope I can get a whole bunch. I wish I could just give them to everyone, and I'm trying to figure out how I'll figure out like how people, there'll be 3 people that get these sent to them eventually. And I'd like to do that I'd like to send them all out by next month. So leave a comment and I'll just be picking people randomly. If you want to book a quick reading, you can go to WISIO.com, 10% off. It's like good for a 1 question type of thing. And I'll be super speaky. So like speaking like Speedy Gonzalez to give you your message. So yeah, if you want that, if you want like a calm, recorded, sit down at the table reading or a live reading, go on my website for now. But eventually I may change everything over to WISIO, like a lot of people have. It's just really organized well and easily. That's what I like about it, where everything else I kind of have to do all the organization and figure out what order. And, by the way, if anyone is waiting for a reading, besides the people that booked yesterday, okay? If you booked yesterday, I didn't do your reading yet. But anyone else, if you're waiting for a reading, please contact me, because like I just have this feeling like I have forgotten someone, okay? And I've looked at my list, I've looked at everything, but I've had this feeling for a little while now. I feel like someone has sent me money for a reading and I have forgotten them for some reason, or I asked them a question and they didn't respond. So I was waiting for the response and like I forgot. So if that's the case, let me know. And, it's really easy to see like where the mess up was, and I can send you that reading. Otherwise, I am up to date and I have sent out all the readings besides the people that booked yesterday. I'll be starting your readings today. And yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Bye for now.